Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil, and I just got done watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, guys, and wow, this movie was absolutely insane. That last hour might just be one of the greatest last hours and one of the greatest third acts I've seen in my entire life. Like seriously, it's insane. Now, obviously it's a part one, so I can't really say it's a third act, but man, they left us hanging real good, and I absolutely love that. There's that. But without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into this review. And for my pre-rating score, I'm gonna say Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a great movie. I mean, come on, it's great. We all know it's great. Everyone's seen it, says it's great. I haven't heard one real bad thing about this movie, but yeah, it's phenomenal how they did this film, guys. So that's that. Now, in terms of story, without really spoiling too much, this movie really is, as I said before, it's like a part one of the film, two-part of story, but it really is about Miles Morales and him trying to figure out if what he's doing is the right thing, but he has to make his own decisions, and along the way he comes across these choices that maybe he's like, oh, I don't know if this is good, maybe I should do my own thing, and this leads to an incredible third act in the film that I won't spoil, but it's insane what really happens, why things are happening, things are explained in very interesting ways. Of course, we have the other characters back from the first film, but we also have new characters, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man 2099, and some other people that won't spoil because of, certain reasons like cameos. Maybe I got spoiled by them, but I will not obviously tell you what and who they are. So there's that. Now, in terms of positives, obviously we have to talk about it, the animation. I mean, what can I say that hasn't already been said? It's by far probably the best looking animated movie I might have ever seen in my entire life, besides either Tale of Princess Kaguya or Your Name. I still think those films are better looking just because of the way it's done. Like anime is something different, and I can't compare anime to this style of animation, but it's like top three at least of like best looking animated films. Like they outdid themselves. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Another thing is the voice acting. I mean, Shameik Moore, Harry Steinfeld, Issa Rae, Oscar Isaac. I mean, so many of them did such a great job. Jake Johnson. It was amazing, and they were all great in the film. And finally is the story itself. Now, I know the action's great too, but the story is really what made this movie work. And again, the last hour was fan freaking tastic. Now, negatives. This movie, unfortunately, is not perfect. The first act, or at least the first part, was a bit slow, but in general it was a bit slow at times, I'll give it that. But I gotta say, after that, after that first maybe hour or so, it really just breezed by, like it flew by. It was like no time had passed, like wow. And when I got to the end, like I knew it was gonna end because I could just tell, like, okay, they're gonna do this big reveal. Of course they have to like do it, and I wouldn't say obviously what the reveal is, but the way they leave it hanging is just absolutely insane. And I love that. They had the balls to do it. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this in an animated movie, and I feel like more animated movies should do this, unless of course you really are invested in the characters first. But anyway, great film. I absolutely loved it. As a final score, I'm gonna give Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse a 9 out of 10. I don't know if it's on my top 50. It could be, but this is by far one of the best animated movies I've seen in quite some time. It's so good. It might be my favorite movie of the year. It might be. I don't know. I have to think about that. But I still love Guardians. But man, that last hour of this movie was insane, and my adrenaline was pumping, my heart was racing. It was like Infinity War. That's how I was feeling watching Infinity War, that act. You guys remember Infinity War, right? Like all the stuff that happens at the end with the snap and all that. It was crazy. But guys, I loved it. I can't wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse next year. Next up, in terms of reviews, we got The Flash. I will be seeing that when he comes out next week, or this week, or next, actually, yeah, next week. I know Transformers comes out this week, but it doesn't first in Australia, so there's that. I don't know if I actually seen that in theaters though, so there's that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.